Hello, my beautiful people. Do you think that what Clara did was the right thing to do? If you are in Jonathan's legs after all, Jonathan's shoes, after all these incidents, will you still let Jonathan work at your office? Welcome to my channel. This is African Movie Review. Thanks for joining and thanks for subscribing. We are at the series called A Most Scary Marriage. Call it When Marriage Becomes a Nightmare series. It's showing at Mr. ALOY TV. Go and watch the episodes. You will not regret. As Gala was here. As Clara was here talking at her restaurant, here comes her mother, very hungry and very mad over what happened to her son-in-law. And Clara was like, "Calm down, tell me after you calm down, you sit down." The mother is like, "No, I cannot sit. I warned you that you should not have done like this. See how they have humiliated my son-in-law. I told you cannot be with someone who knows that you are married, but still takes care, that still does things which everyone does not do. For you, you have to go and leave this restaurant. You have to go and see your husband. You have to do this and this." And Clara was like, "Martha, calm down and tell me what is it. If you don't tell me what is it, I'm not going to say anything." And the mother is like, "You know that Hank humiliated your husband at the office. Just imagine, because he is a boss." And the mother is like, and the girl was like, "Hanks cannot do that. I don't think that Hanks can do that." And the mother is like, "Really? Don't do that." "I know, I know everything." So, and at the end of the day, the mother told Clara to close the restaurant so that she can go and watch over or go and see her husband, which Clara refused. Clara said, "I will go after I close." Do you think that Clara was right? Do you think that Clara would have gone to see Jonathan? As for me, I don't think that Clara was wrong. Because it doesn't make sense to close the restaurant just because one person was humiliated. It doesn't make sense. Second, even if you close the restaurant, will it change that he has been humiliated? He has been ashamed? No, it doesn't change. And she has nothing to do. She's not a doctor. If he was humiliated and needs a doctor, he would have run to the hospital. But no, he did not eat. He did not do it. Meaning that there are things we have to let go and move on with other things. You get me? Clara was right that she was to say that she will see Jonathan after closing in the evening, which he was right. If every time someone gets a problem and you close, how many times will we close in a month or in a year? Obviously, the business will lose focus and customers. Here we are, Mr. Hanks is too much in thoughts, thinking what went around, what conspired between him and Mr. Jonathan, and her mother is moving. Her mother saw him and asked Hanks what really happened, what conspired. And Hanks, "Why are you in thoughts? Why are you disturbed?" And Hanks was like, "This man came to my company or came to my premises with hidden motives over me." And the mother is like, "Why? Who?" And Jonathan said, "Why don't you let these people be? Why don't you let these people be?" And the wife is like, and then my mother is like, "Why don't you tell them, why don't you recommend him to another company, and Jonathan Hanks is like, no, I cannot. That will ruin my image on other people's company, of which he is right, because if he recommends him, obviously every mistake he will do, they will be pointing at him. He needs to fight so hard to see that he changes Jonathan's behavior. As they're conversing, talking, Hanks and her mother, here comes Clara, very mad and hungry. At the brink of an eye, he slapped Hanks, and even the mother was scared. Even the mother was scared for the slap of Clara to Hanks. And the Hanks is like, you slapped me, and said, "Here, I slap you. How can you humiliate my husband? He is my husband, for crying loud. Why did you humiliate him?" And Hanks was surprised. He said, "Why? Clara, why did you do this? For the time you have known me, do you think I can do this? Do you think I can do that?" And Clara, he's like, "Please, okay." Hanks is like, "Okay, you were there. What did he tell you? What did I do?" Clara was like, "No, I was not there. I was not there." I said, "Okay, now I slapped him. You have already made the decision. I slapped him, and you already convinced that I slapped your husband." This is when the mother of Hanks called Clara and told her, "Clara, nice to meet you. Hope you are fine. How's your family?" So then Clara was really, it was like a shock to her. She didn't expect someone to be living with Hanks. He didn't expect that. But do you think that Clara did the right thing to slap before even listening to the other side of the story? Because this is what Hanks said. He said, you just made a conclusion before listening to the other side of the story, which means that you did not give time to this to understand the situation. Clara, they say that you think before you act. Think before you act. Maybe if you would have thought about it twice, you wouldn't have slapped Hanks because of Jonathan's situation or behavior. You should know your husband better than any other person, that your husband is more and more likely to do anything which can make someone to be mad over him. Yes, let's call a spade that Clara, this time around, you did not do well. If you have ever been with Hanks, I'm sure you would have known him better than you know him now. And before you do anything, it's better you ask someone and say, "My dear, what happened?" Because it's better I listen to both parties so that you make a decision well. Decision making when you are hungry, you can fall into a trap of an enemy. Yes, you can trust me, you can be trapped into the hands of an enemy. And at the end of the day, everything you have ruined or worked for, you will ruin them in one day. Just imagine the sin you did even before, without recognizing the person. If there's someone, even without without talking to the other party, it's really shaming, and it's really making you disrespect Hanks. Let's not take Hanks's kindness and being a gentleman for granted, because it's like everyone. Clara also does not believe in him, and still believes in a man whom she stayed with for a long time. But this man did not do anything for him. He did not see any value of some woman working hard to see that he puts the food on the table. No, he doesn't know that. But I liked the maturity of Hanks's mother, though. Sometimes a mother should intervene for his son, but this time around, no. The mother is like, fight your battle. You are a man enough to fight your battle. And I don't think that this was. But as I said already, Clara's action was not really good towards towards Hanks. It wasn't the best thing to do. You had a lot of time. You can have and talk to each other so that something can be added in. Something can be known, but no, you just took one side of your man, and you are a man, you know that he is capable of doing anything to see that to see that you lose the happiness you have. Can you imagine? But the person you are fighting for, of which I don't blame you. Every woman would defend her wife or his husband. I do understand it. I do understand. And the mom, and I like the gentleness of Clara of Hanks. He is really a gentleman. He is really a man of all season, a man who doesn't fight. Jonathan is really wondering. Clara slapped me for the first time because of her man. Wow, he's like shocked. Clara, who has never done anything like slapped him because of a man, because of what conspired between them and between Jonathan and her. Jonathan and his behaviors. Clara, you would have known better. You would have known better that people can come into your life, but when they have their agenda. So here we are, Clara coming in the bedroom, finding Jonathan in the bedroom, sitting and relaxing, pretending to be in too much thoughts. Clara is confused, as we all know, that you cannot hear bad news about your husband, whom you single-handedly recommended having or taking some things in his being humiliated, and at the same time he is your husband. And Clara is like, I'm sorry of what happened, please forgive me. I didn't expect that from Hanks. And Jonathan is like, it's okay, even if I did not expect anything, but I have to work, even if it makes me lose a lot, but I have to work, which is of good. Yes, every man has to hustle for his family and his home. But this time around, Clara, open your eyes and shine them. Yes, you might end up losing your best friend, Hanks, in the hands of Jonathan. And Jonathan is like, I can work, I will do anything just to help my family, just to feed my family, just to see that my family is happy. Even if Hanks humiliates me, even if Hanks does everything. Clara is scared. How come that Jonathan is speaking like that? How come that Jonathan he doesn't want to resign? Because when he was told to resign by Benita, she still did not. He still insisted he cannot resign. Same thing is happening to Clara. That's when Clara is trying so much now to sense out that there might be something wrong. That's why she asked herself, was it the right thing to? Was it the right thing to? Was it the right thing to do, to slap Hanks? So he was also shocked. Second, now Clara is in a trap whereby she has nothing. She has no she has nowhere to stand in one place. She needs Jonathan as well as Hanks. But the Aklala thought is saying, why is she not that? Doesn't he want to resign yet? Why he doesn't want to resign yet he was humiliated? Is there anything which this man is hiding from me? Does he have a secret which he doesn't want me to know? So this time around, Clara's eyes have opened and shined out, questioning around if they have questioning Jonathan in her thoughts that there might be something fishy which Jonathan wants to take out, or which Jonathan wants to prove about in the job, in the home, because the Jonathan, she knows he can do anything just to be where he is. But this time around, it was not easy, but rather provoked a lot. So guys, I love you. I send greetings to you all from South Africa, Uganda, Kenya, people from Nigeria, Ghana, Central Republic of Africa, Zambia, Gambia, people from Northern Caribbean, people from Northern America, people from Southern America, people from Turkey, people from everywhere. I do really appreciate you all. God bless you. We are the silly called The Most Scary Marriage, and as I said, we are at episode 17, showing at Mr. ALOY TV. Go and watch the series. You will not regret. Let's meet in a new video. God bless you. Bye bye.